I want you to meet Chico. This is Chico. And we're going to show you how to do a groom in about 15 minutes on a small dog using a bravura attached to my clipper back attachment. Chico is a Chorky, so he is a Chihuahua Yorkie mix. He doesn't have a whole lot of hair, but you can see he does have some. And his daddy just likes it shortened up. So first, we're going to get the bags. And it does help that Chico's a fairly well-behaved little dog. The dog barking in the back is a Schnauzer who is boarding, who would really like to go home. Then I get right under the butt, which with this clipper it's really super easy because you can adjust your length on it. And then, if it's on a 10, I use a 40 in the pads and a 10 under the belly and under the tush. I know some people like to stand a dog up from the front. I'm really big on picking up their legs and holding them to the side to get bellies. I don't like to put that much pressure on the back leg. So then we're going to do him with the purple snap-on comb from Wall. It is the number 4. It says 1/4 inch, 6 millimeter. Now I have my suction on very low, and it's not sucking up the hair, so we'll bump it up a notch. I have a variable speed control for my back, so I can do that. Just like with all of the other dogs I've talked about on grooming, on my videos and my blog, it is critical to follow the way the hair lays to get a good trim with no lines. If you cross it or aren't real careful, you will end up with a mess on your hands that you have to try to blend out. And I know some people will go backwards on this coat. I don't like to do that. If I can avoid it, I'm going to go with the grain all the way. If I can avoid going backwards, I'm going to. Now, when I get underneath, sometimes I will go backwards just because I really like a nice, tighter underline. Just a little neater. Okay. I'm going to turn this way. And if you'll notice, his hair actually grows this way. So that's the way we do it. This direction. Alright guys, hush. It's time for their afternoon meal. I should have fed them before I started this. But I didn't. Oh, hush. Nobody hurt you. Chico belongs to one of my very favorite clients in the whole wide world. And he's on his 3rd home. When he got this home, he hit the jackpot. Again, like I said, underneath I like to go backwards because I want it tighter. Number 1, it gives me a cleaner look, but it also keeps it cleaner under here for Winnie Keys. We just have less mess to clean up when he does. Let's get the other side to match it. And we're going to get your neckline done. Now, because it is such hard coat, and because it is being done with the vac system, there's really no reason to back comb or anything like that. There's just no reason to. It's nice and smooth, and as you can see, even when I do that, there's just nothing sticking up. There's no reason to back comb him. His coat's laying beautifully the way it is. Now, when I get down here into these areas, I will go backwards to neaten it up. You can go a blade or two longer, but on him it doesn't really make much difference. And I'll do the same thing on the inside of this other leg over here where the hair is sticking down. And right in there backwards as well, just to neaten it up. You can trim it up with scissors if you prefer. I'm just trying to do everything I can with my vac to avoid his hair getting all in me, because he has really prickly hair and I don't like it to get in me. Okay. Neckline. Chico. Really, dude? Now, under here, I always go shorter, so I switch to my 9. I'm going to take out a little U shape right in there, like I do on just about everybody. It just makes it neater. And we're going to get the ears done, because we like to shave his ears. And again, I've got the 9 setting. But on the inside, I switch to my 40, because you have all these little flaps and things, and don't want to cut him. Love my Groomer's Helper adjuster. I don't have to adjust my arm, I can just adjust my loop. I can reach better. And it looks like I missed a spot over here. So I put this snap-on comb back on, set it back on a 40, and there we go. Under his eyes, just the corner of my blade, just skimming it out. Under the eyes, a little bit down the nose, and then I'll scoop out the stop backwards just a smidge. And then for his head, I am going to comb it forward. And I'm going to use the yellow snap-on, which is the 0, and it says it's 5/8 or 16 millimeters. Now remember, that's if you go against the grain. If you go with the grain, it's going to be a little longer, but I am going to go backwards on his head, this way. Just like this on the sides. And underneath as well. And it is a kind of Asian inspired look, I guess you could say, because it's going to be really kind of short and round. Again, I put it back on the 9 before I got that hair right there. I'm going to get it over here as well. And I'm done with my vac, so off comes the vacuum. And my small guide chunkers, for those of you who are going to want to know what I'm using. They're butter cuts. The people who own him now had schnauzers before they got him, and when they walked in with him, I was floored. I could not believe they had a little dog, let alone something that was part Chihuahua and Yorkie. It kind of blew my mind. But they love him a lot. And I'm just going to finish him up using my chunkers in the places that the clipper did not get. Good boy. If you did not have a vac, you could still do this easily enough and fast enough by using the wall snap-on combs and your Bravura, just like I did. It might take a couple more minutes. It's not going to take long. And I don't consider this a shave down because there's a lot of technique in working on Yorkie coat at all. And when you are talking Yorkie and Chihuahua, you actually have a coat here that could be hand stripped. And if he was at my house, it probably would have been. Okay, let's get you turned around. And now I am going to be honest with you. I am not going to do his toenails today with the camera on because he is a wuss and a half and he is going to act as if I am absolutely killing him. In fact, he is staying with me for the weekend and it will probably be tomorrow when I have some help here that I get his nails done because he really truly hates it. And I mean hates it. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Except for right around his feet, which again, I can't really get a great job on because I haven't done his nails yet. He usually does take 2 people to get them done. Be still, sweetie. But overall, he's not a bad looking little pup. And he's not a bad behaving little pup. His mom and dad are convinced he's evil and that he eats me. Doing this as much for their benefit as for yours. And just to show you, nothing sticks up. Everything lays like you want it to. So we've got to put a little tighter right in there. And voila! He's done. I think it's been about 10 minutes. Easy peasy. This is the kind of dog I love to have in my shop. Fast, easy, well-mannered little puppies. Fast, fast, easy. Money. Fast and easy money. You don't love me? I know.